Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. Amma ba'd, fa'awzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Wa bika nasta'inu ya fattahu, ya fattahu, ya fattahu. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma faqihna fid deen. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you all are doing good. Our today's lesson is Family 2, Bab Taf'eel. And as we discussed earlier, Bab Taf'eel is Family 2, and from Family 2 we have Mazid Fihi family. Sulasi Mazid Fihi. Family 1 is Sulasi Mujarrad, and from number 2 to 10 we have Sulasi Mazid Fihi. So today inshallah we are going to learn Bab Taf'eel, which is family 2 of Mazid Fihi. And you know why do we call it Mazid Fihi? Because in addition to 3 basic root letters, we have additional letters in Mazid Fihi family. So in Mazid Fihi family, past tense, present tense, these have additional letters. That's why it is called Mazid Fihi. So this is the slide from the previous lesson, in which we learn the pattern, صغير pattern, the template we use for each family. And in that we, yes, this is the diagram we discussed in lesson 29. And this slide, in this slide, we learned that the line, we have a set pattern through which through which we go for each family, for each word, for each family. So in the first line, suppose we did last time we did Sulasi Mujarrad Bab Nasara. So subfamily Bab Nasara, and in which we followed the same pattern, same template. So in line 1, as you already learned, in the first line from right to left, we have past tense, regular past tense, like active one. So in the first line, first we have past tense, then present tense, then masdar, which is idea, the name of the action, and then ism file, the doer is not the doer ism. And then in the second line, from right to left, we in this template we have past passive, and then present passive, and then again masdar, and then ism maf'ul, the done to form of the ism. And then in the third line we have command, commanding fail, then forbidding, and then commanding, forbidding, and then the time and place is for the same word. Okay, let me see, someone entered. Okay. So this was the template we learned in a previous lesson, and this is how we go for each and every family. For a particular word, suppose Nasara is coming from Sulasi Mujarrad. Okay, so it will follow this pattern. Fa'ala yaf'ulu, fa'alan, fahuwa fa'ilun. Suppose Nasara comes, Nasara yansuru, nasran, fahuwa nasirun. Suppose Nasara comes through Bab Taf'eel. Okay, the same 3 root letter. These come from Bab Taf'eel. So the 3 root letter, Noon, Sod, and Ra, would follow the Sarf Sagir of Bab Taf'eel, second family, not the Sulasi Mujarrad Nasara. Okay. So suppose the same word Nasara, if it comes from Taf'eel, then it would follow the صغير pattern or the template of family 2. And for this, so today our we are going to see how we are going to take one word, and which is usually for Bab Taf'eel we take the word alam, ain lam mim. In Sulasi Mujarrad it is allama yu'allimu. So the word we take is ain, lam, and mim. So in family 1, in family 1, it is alima ya lamu. Okay, samia yasmau. But in F2, which is Bab Taf'eel, F2, which is Bab Taf'eel, family 2, it would be allama yu allimu. Okay, so let's see how we are going to go through what is the template for family 2, and how we are going to put these 3 letters, ain, lam, and mim, into the template. So this is the final template that we are going to see. Let's go step by step. The first line. Okay, the first line. In the first line, what do we have? From right to left. First, we usually have past tense, which is active, right? And over here, what do we see? Allama. So we have the first ain, fa letter. You know, the first, if we have 3 root letters, the first one is fa kalma, the second one is ain kalma, and the third one is lam kalma. So the first letter has fatha. So first letter has fatha and comes one time. Okay, fatha and comes one time. Then we have the second letter, which is an kalma, comes twice. So second comes twice. Second kalma comes twice, and then the third kalma is again taking a fatha. Okay, so what is the pattern? Allama, ain, then ain has fatha, then lam, and then mim has fatha. Allama. Okay, allama. So this is the past tense. Now the present tense. Present tense has the fa kalma has dhamma. Did you notice the fa kalma has dhamma? In none of the Sulasi Mujarrad family, like we have 6 families in 6 sub-families in Sulasi Mujarrad: Bab, Nasara, Fataha, Daraba, Samia, Karuma, Hasiba. None of these have in Mudare, none of these have Dhamma. But in Mazid Fihi, Bab Taf'eel, fa kalma has Dhamma in present tense. Okay, fa kalma has Dhamma in present tense, and Oh no, not fa kalma, sorry. Oh, the alamate mudare has dhamma. Okay, the symbol of present tense, symbol of symbol of present tense has dhamma in Bab Taf'eel, and it doesn't happen in Sulasi Mujarrad. Okay, so symbol of present tense has dhamma in Bab Taf'eel, and then fa kalma has fatha, and then ain kalma, lam, middle kalma, ain kalma comes twice again. Okay, so yu'allimu, that's the pattern. And the and we know that present tense active form, regular form gets always dhamma at the end. The third one, the lam kalma, the lam one gets dhamma, and which is very usual for present tense regular form, right? Yes. So what's important here, that in Bab Taf'eel we have the symbol of present tense, alamate mudare, and what are those? Ya, ta, hamza, noon, right? So yu'allimu, tu'allimu, nu'allimu, u'allimu. So all these symbol of present tense, they get dhamma, and this is very unique for family 2, 3, and 4. So these three families, today we are doing family 2, and Mazid Fihi family 3, family 4, 2, 3, and 4. This is unique that in these three families, the symbol of present tense takes dhamma. Okay, so allama, yu'allimu, allama, yu'allimu. So this is present tense. Then we have this masdar, and masdar is on the pattern of taf'ilan. Ta is from the pattern, then fa. Oh, okay. Ta is from pattern, then fa is the first root letter, taf, and then e again from the pattern, taf, e, lan. Okay, taf'ilan. So here ta is from the pattern. Ta is from the pattern, and then ain kalma. Let's first define the root letters. Okay, first let's define the root letters. Ain, lam, hold on, ain, lam, and mim. So ain, lam, and mim are the root letters, and we have taf'ilan, pattern taf'ilan. So taf, for fa kalma we have ain, for ain kalma we have lam, and for lam kalma we have mim. So taf'ilan, ta'liman, ta'liman. This is misprinting over here. Over here, lam has kasra. This is it has to have a kasra. Okay, this is misprinting. Lam has to have a kasra. This is misprinting. Ta'liman. Okay. So so in first line we have allama yu'allimu ta'liman. Allama yu'allimu ta'liman. So far so good. Can you say with me? Past tense, allama yu'allimu ta'liman. And then, okay, let's go further. So past, allama yu'allimu ta'liman. Allama is past tense, yu'allimu present tense, and ta'liman masdar. And we know that masdar is the idea or concept of doing something. And over here, ta'liman is to teach, teaching, or education. So education, idea, again, teaching, the name of the action, or to teach. So all ta'liman can be translated as all three. Now the fourth word in the first line. In the first line, the fourth letter is the doer ism. Doer ism, the one who does that action. So who is that? Allama, someone who allama, he taught. Yu'allimu, he teaches. Ta'liman, the education or teachings, the teachings. Fahuwa mu'allimun. Mu'allimun, so he is a teacher. So teacher is someone who teaches. So this is the ism file that we follow from the template. First line, the last word is ism file, mu'allimu. And how can you identify in Bab Taf'eel? In Bab Taf'eel, what do? You remove the, you take the present tense, yu'allimu, you remove you sound of the huwa version, and you add mu, mu'allimun. Remove you, this you from the present tense, and add mu on it, and then it becomes the ism file, mu'allimu. Okay, so let's go further. So that's how we translate the we can translate the first line. Allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. He taught, he teaches the teaching or the education, so he is a teacher. Okay, now for next line, let's do some practice from for the rest of the template. Let's do a practice, live practice from the doc form. Okay. This one, yes. Okay, so this is the same template that we used from Sulasi Mujarrid Bab Nasara. So let's see how can we change it to the Bab Taf'eel one. So in past tense we have Ain Kalma twice, right? Hold on. Let me change the keyboard to Arabic, and then, okay. So over here in Bab Taf'eel, so now we are doing family 2. We are turning this pattern of family 1 Bab Nasara into family 2. So in Bab Taf'eel we have fa'ala, right? So fa, then ain has shadda on it. Fa'ala. Okay, fa'ala. So the ain kalma comes twice. Then we know that the symbol of mudare has dhamma on it. You, and then fa kalma again, ain kalma. This you ain kalma, fa kalma again has fataha. You fa, and ain kalma again coming twice, so shadda, but this time it has in Bab Taf'eel, the ain kalma gets kasra, present tense. Yufa'ilu, fa'ala, yufa'ilu. Now we have taf'ilan, right? So fa gets jazm and ain gets kasra, and then taf'ilan, ya, and then lam. So this is taf'ilan. Fa'ala yufa'ilu taf'ilan. This is masdar form, fahuwa. Okay, let's do the same thing that we did recently did. Okay, take the present tense. To make ism file, take the present tense and remove you and add mu. Mufa'ilun. So now this is ism, mu'allimun. The teacher is an ism, so it gets tanween, mu'allimun. Okay. Mu'allimun, mufa'ilun. So this is the pattern we are making a pattern of family 2. Fa'ala yufa'ilu taf'ilan, fahuwa mufa'ilun. Okay. Now the second one. And remember, for past passive and present passive, this is mabni, fixed. So whether they are in Sulasi Mujarrad or in Mazid Fihi, the past passive always would be fu'ila. But in family 2, we know that ain kalma comes to I, so it would be fu'ila. Instead of fu'ila, the past passive always gets hold on. The past passive always take fu'ila sound, and the present passive, we also say, for ease, we also say that it is u-e sound, fu'ila, u-e sound. And in present tense, present passive, mudare lil majhul, passive, it is yuf'alu. So this is the pattern, fixed pattern. And we usually say that in present passive, the sound is you and a. So yuf'alu, you and a. Okay. So fu'ila yuf'alu is the from first lasi mujarrad, but in Bab Taf'eel we have ayn kalma twice everywhere. That's the important feature of family 2. Just remember, family 2 times which letter? The ayn kalma, the middle letter. Okay. So for the second letter will be twice everywhere except in masdar. Okay. So fu'ila, that's the pattern. Okay. Fu'ila, past passive, then you and a sound. Okay. So you lu, yufa'alu, fu'ila yufa'alu taf'ilan. Again, same masdar. Taf'ilan fahuwa. Now, again, yufa'alu, take yufa'alu and remove you and add mu. Mufa'alun, mu'allamun, mufa'alun, mu'allamun. So fu'ila yufa'alu taf'ilan fahuwa mufa'alun. And if you put ayn, remember we did the first line for the root letter ayn, lam and mim. Allama yu'allimu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allimun. Now this pattern, the second line, and make it for like change it for this root letter, ayn, lam and mim. Okay. So allama allama yes, allama you allimu, you allimu. Oh no, we are doing the second line, right? We are trying to do the second line. So ullima. Now the past passive would be ullima. Ullima. Not li. Yu'allimu is active. Yu'allamu would be passive. Yu'allamu would be passive. So allama, ullima yu'allamu taf'ilan fahuwa mu'allamun. Mu'allamun. So in ism file we have in ism file we have kasra on ain kalma, and ism maf'ul we have fatha on ain kalma. So fahuwa mufa'alun. Now for commanding and forbidding, let's go to the slide portion, and inshallah we are going to do that. Let me take a pause if you have any question. So this is another slide shared by someone. Alhamdulillah, she was kind enough to share with me. So this is commanding. Okay, we already did the first line, allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. All past tense, present tense, all active, and the mu'allim, someone who teaches, the doer form of the ism. Then passive form, passive tense, passive, past passive, present passive. So ullima yu'allamu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allamun, someone who is being taught. And then in the third line in the template we have commanding. So how do we make commanding? We take the mudare form, active mudare. We take the active mudare form, present tense. So you can take you, because obviously you are going to take the symbol of the mudare away, right? Anyway, whether you take anta form or huwa form, tu'allimu or yu'allimu, you are going to take away this you. Then it would then what do you have? Allimu. But you know, in commanding you have to make it majzoom, the lightest form. So so you have to remove the dhamma and make it sukoon, allim. So in Bab Taf'eel, you don't most of the time you don't have to add anything. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. So in Bab Taf'eel, you don't have to add helper alif or hamza. So you can very well say it, allim. So this is the commanding fail. Okay. So in Bab Taf'eel, what you are going, commanding fail is made just removing the alamat mudare and then making the present tense lightest, allim, right? So that's how we make commanding. So that's the first word in the third line. Third line, first word from right to left, the commanding fail. And then so this is the commanding. Al-amru minhu, as I told you when we are doing template, al-amru minhu means the commanding from this root letter with this family is allim. Okay, from the commanding, al-amru minhu, the commanding from this word is allim. Allim means to teach. Allim, teach. Then the forbidding one. The next one is in the template. The next one is the forbidding, commanding, forbidding, and then the time and place version of that ism. So la tu'allim, la tu'allim is the forbidding. How did we make? How did we make? We took the anta form of present tense, present active, tu'allim. We take the anta form and we add la to it, and then make the mudari form the lightest. Turn it into the lightest form by removing dhamma and putting the jazm, the sukoon. So la tu'allim. So this is the forbidding form. Al-amru minhu allim wa nahi anhu la tu'allim. La tu'allim. Wa nahi anhu la tu'allim. Then in the template we have zarf. Zarf are the words for time and place of that action. The time when that action was done, that's zarf zama, and the place where that action is going on or taking place, then that's zarf makan. So we have the meaning could be two. Mu'allam, and in Bab Taf'eel, the zarf, in Bab Taf'eel, family 2 that we are doing, the zarf pattern is the same as ism maf'ul. Mu'allamun, mu'allamun. So the zarf pattern in Bab Taf'eel is the same as that of ism maf'ul. Look, mu'allamun, mu'allamun. So that's how the template, alhamdulillah, we completed the template for this root letter Ain Lam Mim. Allama yu'allimu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allimun. Ullima yu'allamu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allamun. Al-amru minhu allim wa nahi anhu la tu'allim wa zarfu minhu mu'allamun. I hope you understood this pattern. So as I told, zarf is same as ism maf'ul, but has different meaning. So it's a ism for place or time. So mu'allam could mean someone who is being taught, or a place or time of seeking knowledge. Okay, or where teaching is happening, where teaching a time, a place where teaching is happening, or the time of teaching, or the time when teaching happens. So that's the zarf. So the thing is, for each family at this point of at this level in our studies, we need to memorize all these patterns. So Bab Taf'eel, we usually do this template, allama yu'allimu, because it's very easy, and it's very easy for on our tongue, like allama yu'allimu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allimun. So allama is the prototype, like main root word that we usually use for Bab Taf'eel. Allama yu'allimu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allimun. So it's very important if you memorize at this stage, this pattern. Allama yu'allimu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allimun. Please say with me as I go through this pattern. Allama yu'allimu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allimun. Ullima yu'allamu ta'aliman fahuwa mu'allamun. Al-amru minhu allim wa nahi anhu la tu'allim wa zarfu minhu mu'allamun. So this is the pattern then that inshallah we are going to follow for all words in Bab Taf'eel. Okay. So let me pause. If you have question, you can ask me. Okay, alhamdulillah, we did some interactive practice for these fail, like allama, kafara, farraqa, wafaqa, hassana, and shabbaha. And we also did we did the practice for line 1, then line 2, and then line 3. Alhamdulillah. So inshallah, I hope you understood this template, and you can replicate for any root letter. So I'm going to give you some root letter for practice, and inshallah, next time we meet, we can practice more root letters from this family, Bab Taf'eel. Okay, let's stop here, and let me stop the recording.
Hello.
Yes. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wal asri innal insana lafi khusr illa allazina amanu wa amilu solihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.